today is my 4-year CALIVERSARY. I moved out here exactly 4 years ago today, and so I'm just gonna kind of do some of my favorite things out here today. Well, actually over the course of the weekend. I've been working very hard. I feel very exhausted, and so I'm using this time to celebrate, reflect, do the things that I love, find a little bit of solitude for my reflection, and just freaking relaxing for a second. So right now I'm sitting in the parking lot. I really didn't think that Friday was gonna be this crowded. I don't know why. I mean, I guess because it's a weekday, but it's packed, and I don't know how much solitude I'm gonna have. I'm gonna go up to my spot and see if anyone's sitting there. Hopefully not. If they are, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's like 11 o'clock on Friday. I didn't think it was gonna be this popping. Like, I thought, like, you know, usually later in the day it will start to get crowded, but this is a lot. So I don't know. So I can't really think of what to do. I got dressed and I don't know. I didn't really have a game plan. And there's a little bit of traffic to get to the beach, so I don't know if I wanted to do that or not. But I did decide to go plant shopping because why not? It's like, what better to celebrate an anniversary than with plants and flowers? That's a perfect gift to myself. So I bought 2 new plants, and I haven't bought a plant since the summertime, so I actually did pretty well. I had to say RIP to one of my plants recently, so I'm kind of like replacing it, although it can never be replaced. So yeah, and this is my first time going to this place. It's called Tansy. It's a Black-owned plant nursery in Burbank, so this is my first time. It's been on my list for so long, and I think the theme of today or this weekend is to do things that I've been wanting to do for a long time. Like, they've been on my Yelp list, they've been on other lists, and these are places that I've been wanting to go to but haven't, and I'm just like, girl, you've been here for 4 years. Why have you not been here yet? Like, you've known about this for almost a whole year. Go. It's not that far from you. So, Black-owned plant nursery in Burbank. Got a couple things. And so I went back to get this cute little planter that they had. I walked away from it, and then I sat in my car for a second. I'm like, let me just go get this. This is cute. It's gonna be for my desk, and the cute little plant that I bought with it, the pink one. So right now it looks like this, but from top you can't tell. But yeah, I'm gonna take this out the nursery pot and just put in the planter. She said I can do it as long as I just make sure that it doesn't get root rot. So I just have to be mindful of that. And she kind of showed me a trick on how to like get the excess water out. So we gonna see. It's so cute. I would never was going up for pink like that, but I don't know. It's just like the spotted pink and green. I don't know. I just like it. Something about it. Decided to do that. So what's next after this? Who knows? Stay tuned. Finally made it down to Moon Juice, and I got me a little juice, cilantro celery punch. Said it tastes really good, so we gonna see how it is. I'm a little sip on it while I figure out what I want to do next. I also got this like magnesium shot. I'm supposed to take it before I go to sleep, so we're gonna see how it goes. I love their like packaging and stuff like that. I like it a lot. So I just got back in the car. I was going to treat myself to dinner at this place called Ladybird Cafe, and it's like a little place in Echo Park. It's cute. They have like little greenhouses and stuff like that. I don't know if they had that before the or if they created it because of it, but it's a cute little area. Unfortunately, I was not able to experience it because nobody greeted me. Like, one, I was at the front, like, kind of counter for like a good 2 minutes, and it was people that worked there that was coming, you know, walking past and stuff like that. And I'm just like, okay. And then a line started happening kind of behind me. And I asked them, I was like, is this where I'm supposed to go to like check in? They were like, oh, I don't know. I think so. And then after I said that, that's when someone kind of like popped out and was like, oh, she'll be with you in a second. So I'm like, y'all saw me standing there, and you didn't say anything until I had to say something. So that was one strike. And I don't play because I worked in the restaurant industry for years as a hostess, as a waitress, training to be behind the bar, and training to be a manager. So I don't play when it comes to like customer service, because it's like people are spending their hard-earned money out. And I know it's a luxury, but we still deserve to be treated with respect. I'm very hard on that. And also, it's not a Black-owned business, so it's like, I don't need to give you all my dollars. Y'all are giving yourself strikes to where I don't spend my dollars here. So for someone finally was like, oh, you can sit, and they were showing me the table. I had to use the bathroom, and then so I waited. She was like, oh, here's your seat, you know, when she got out the bathroom, whatever. So I got out of the bathroom, and I waited a couple of minutes. People were still walking past me, not saying anything, not greeting me, nothing. And I was just like, okay. Like, I kind of had a feeling, I'm like, I don't think I'm staying here. I don't think I'm going to be staying here, because no. So I was like, all right, I'm going to give them another 5 minutes. At that point, I don't know how long it was been. It probably maybe been like maybe 2-3 minutes. But at that point, I was like, okay, I'm going to time them to see how long it takes someone to come talk to me. At the 4-minute mark, someone put a fork down on my seat, but they still didn't say anything. They still didn't say, oh, have you ordered or anything. They literally just put a fork down and kept it moving. And mind you, the people sitting next to me, they were like serving them and stuff. And then the people next to me on this side, on the left side, they were serving them and stuff. And the people to the right of me, they actually got there later than I did. I was to say, they still hadn't greeted me, take my order, nothing after past 5 minutes, more like 8 going on 10. And so I just got up and left. Like, I was going to talk to somebody. I was going to talk to the girl, but she wasn't at the front desk. So I'm like, I'm not even going to sit around and talk to y'all. Like, I'm just going to leave, because that's wild to me in 2021. Like, this is still happening in such a progressive place like LA. You know, Echo Park is like its own little area, but I'm just like, I was about to drop a cute little chunk of change because I want to treat myself, but y'all messed up y'all blessing, and now I'm never coming back here. And now I posted this online, so if you are of color, which I only saw like 2 people in there, this may not be the place for you unless you have white friends. So fair warning, it is what it is. I'm gonna brush it off. It just sucks. I'm like, I'm celebrating. It's supposed to be a good day. It still is a good day, but you know, I wanted to go somewhere cute, go somewhere new, treat myself, and that just wasn't in place. So that was on my list. I'm crossing it off. I'm not coming back in there. It's cute, but it's LA. I'm sure I can find something just as cute somewhere else. So that's an unfortunate little thing that happened, but I'm Black. I'm a woman. I'm a Black woman. So not to sound bleak, but I'm used to the disrespect. Thankfully, I have the strength to not pop off like I would in my earlier 20s. Not get mad, just like, you know what? That's on y'all. I'm not putting this on me. I'm not giving you my money. I'm not ordering. I'm not supporting this place that does not give me just a little bit of respect. So it is what it is. Deuces, they're off my list. I'm about to see what else I'm about to eat. Low-key, I just want to go home, but it's like, I don't even want to end on that note. Like, I gotta get something. I gotta do something. Even if it's just like dessert or something, I gotta do something. Like, I'm not gonna end on that note. So let me go back to my Yelp, go back to the drawing boards. Okay, so it's now dark and I'm no longer gonna eat healthy. After that 10 events, I deserve some good stuff. So I am at Little Jewels of New Orleans, and oh my gosh, I did not get a beignet. Wow. I ordered over the phone and I just realized I did not get a beignet. But to be honest, it's never going to compare to the actual beignets in New Orleans. I don't even feel like that being disappointed. And if the food's good, I'll come back and I'll get it next time. That's the great thing about actually living here. I can always come back. I don't know why it's taking me so long to get to these places today, but you know, sometimes you just gotta stop and smell the roses. Stop and just take note of where you are and what you have access to and the beauty of it. I'm glad that I have the resources to, you know, spend some money today and treat myself. So yeah, I'm just waiting the last couple of minutes. Gonna go home. I got Keenan something too. So just go home, eat, probably watch a movie, probably fall asleep. Try not to fall asleep on the couch because Keenan hates when I do that. So yeah, we're gonna continue this tomorrow with something fun, something beach related. So I'm excited for that. I've been wanting to go to the beach for a couple of days now, so tomorrow's the day. It's a new day and we are on our way to the beach. Riding for 2 hours. It's really relaxing. I'm not that good at biking yet to where I can hold my camera steady to record and bike at the same time. So I tried to like get a couple of clips as I was riding because I was not about to drop this phone. Bruh, this music. I don't even know what this is. But yeah, I was not about to drop my phone, so I was trying to get clips here and there, like when we get stopped or whatever. But it's very relaxing. I definitely want to like implement this more, like if not once a month, at least once every other month. And also I plan on getting a bike in the next couple of months, so I know I'm going to be biking a lot more. Maybe not on the beach all the time, but definitely biking a lot more. So I'm waiting on Bay to get out the bathroom, and then after that we're going to figure out what we're going to eat because we both worked up an appetite. Barbecue cauliflower wings from this place called Boom Bowls. I was gonna go to Jackfruit. What's it? Jackfruit Cafe, which Keena did. Got a Western burger. Ooh, that look good. Yeah, I decided to go with these because I thought Jackfruit had these, but Boom Bowls had the Korean barbecue instead, so I got this. So I'm about to see what it's talking about.